Yo, people, lateness is greatness. Welcome back into the building. You already know what time it is. It's time for the second upload of the Chelsea versus Arsenal reaction review. I don't know what you want to call it. I don't know why I've done this to myself, you know. I planned a victory lap, some sort of tour to celebrate the win, and it didn't really work out that way. And now I'm looking back on it thinking I've made a mistake. I got
Honestly,
Pippa. I got Pippa debut on the channel. Do you know what I'm saying? Doing big things in the industry. How you doing?
I'm good, man. When I got the message from you saying you're still good for 6, I was thinking, are you still good for 6? You still want to chat to me?
I can't cancel it just because we lost it. That's just not right. That's not right. I gotta let you guys have your day out in the sunshine. Obviously, Arsenal have had not too much to celebrate.
It's true.
Joel, what you saying? What's all this advertising behind you, big man?
Come on, my brother. Actually, you know what? It's a good point, actually, because basically I get to chat to whoever's the winner for the Football Writers Awards, isn't it, coming up? And obviously, do you know what I mean? Like, depending on whoever it is, I might actually represent you over there as well. And then maybe see if we can throw it in. You get where I'm coming from? Somehow, somewhere. You know what I mean? You never know. It could be a Chelsea player. It could be a Chelsea player that wins it. You know what I mean?
It could be. Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I put in my vote and I decided to not be impartial. I tried to be non-biased. Do you know what I'm saying? I tried to put in somebody correctly. Now,
who did you vote for?
Me? Ruben Diaz. I have to be honest.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I have to be honest.
Okay, cool.
23 years old, doing what he is as a defender, clean sheet, making Stones better, making Zinchenko better. You have to, you know.
I'll be real. He got my vote as well. And, Did you vote, Pippa?
Boy, you know what? I must have missed the deadline.
You did. You must have, because I know you've just joined the Football Writers as well, isn't it? So
yeah.
And for you guys watching, I know this is a quick advertisement. On a serious note, for you guys watching, if you guys want to join, we're going to slap the link in the description or something like that afterwards. It's good for you guys coming up, content, all that jazz. But yeah, hopefully I get to chat to the winner and put it towards you, Matisse, yeah?
So that's what I'm saying. That's what we're looking at. And obviously the game, right? God, Lord. I mean, it wasn't the greatest fixture in terms of entertainment purposes. Do you know what I mean? It was another one of those ones where it's just, I don't know what it is with the big games, but they're getting less and less entertaining now. It's starting to become a little bit of a dogfight. I mean, Pippa, I'll start with you. How are you feeling after the win? Because it was just a nice day out. Do you know what I mean?
Do you know what? I don't know how to feel though. I feel numb. I was numb on the day. Even when the goal happened, like I was saying to you earlier, I had to watch it on the replay because, like you said, it was a dull game. I wasn't paying attention too much. For anyone I was watching the watch along, I was on my phone more time, and I just heard everyone go, "Hey!" So I was like, "Shoot!" Not knowing what's happening. And Aubameyang's on this acute angle, and Emil Smith-Rowe getting his first away goal. Big up the young boys. There's 3 of them that scored against you now. Just throw that in there. Just to remind you, Saka, Martinelli, and now Emil Smith-Rowe. But you know what I mean? I don't feel anything. Obviously, a derby day is always a big. Do you know what I mean? You're always going to celebrate it low key, but I feel like I couldn't celebrate it this time because of how poorly. All we needed was a 1-0 win against Villarreal, and that's what we got against Chelsea. So it's bittersweet that we couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I've forgotten the Villarreal game personally.
Of course you have.
That game has been wiped from my memory. Just like the Baku game where man was out here traveling on 5 camels and that, three trains just to get there. Man's forgotten that game as well.
So you've just the Villarreal game is not still going in the back.
Man's erased it, fam.
It's rent free in my head. It's rent free.
Nah, I've erased that thing, man. For real. Oh, sorry. I just want to give a massive shout out to your comments here. Yeah, you got man like Aaron saying Joel is shameless. You know, yes, I am. I'm very shameless when it comes to this thing. Yeah, we've won the cup, the beating Chelsea twice in one season cup. I'll take that at the moment.
For the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, since the Invincible team.
And you got Ben Gift here saying, make this one less than an hour, Matisse. But don't come here telling Matisse how long to make the streams. Are you mad? And then you got Jesse like, why is this guy celebrating? Because I ain't got anything else to celebrate, of course. That's why. So yeah, you know.
We got to affirm it, Chelsea fans. You know what I'm saying? This is my therapy. Well, it's not even therapy. I'm just gonna affirm the L, and then tomorrow I'll move on to the FA Cup final. But like I said, the game wasn't too entertaining. Do you know what I mean? I mean, for me, like I said, your season kind of died after the VRR game. So you're taking. It's true. Do you know what I'm saying? It's died since then. Do you know what I mean? Now you're just playing these pointless. Do you guys want the Europa Conference League, or I think it's 7th place gets that? Do you guys want that next season, or would you rather miss out, finish 8th?
I personally wouldn't want it. Like, I'm missing out on Champions League. It's been so long. Europa League was a step down. To step down even further, I'd rather have no European football if it's not Europa or Champions League, because Europa we just accepted because we accepted how low we've fallen. But we can't fall any lower than this, man. We can't.
Well, we have.
I know. Technically, we have.
You know what I mean?
Like, I don't want to be in a cup doing it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you see, I looked at the Europa Conference League and I was looking at who could qualify and where the teams are coming from and the pots and everything. I thought to myself, I don't even think this competition is going to survive more than a year in terms of viewership. It's crazy to me. If anything, it would have suited you guys to drop points in that game, not to push yourself up the table and get yourself involved in these discussions with this.
Hey, the fight for top 6 is still on now.
Really?
We're like a point behind Tottenham. I can't remember the table. Like,
we can get this thing, you know.
Come on.
Everybody's shaking like, nah.
I'll take a look at the table if you want.
Yeah, please remind me, because when I looked yesterday,
about to get mad grizzly again real quick, like before he went into the pond and shaved his hair. Hey,
it's gonna be a Mill Smith up against Ronaldo next season in Europa.
Yeah, you are actually 1 point off Tottenham with a game played more. For 7th place, but that's
Ryan Mason. You know Ryan Mason's shaky. You know Ryan Mason is mad still.
But that 7th place, I'm pretty sure is that not for the Europa Conference League position? I think it is.
No,
I don't even know.
I'm talking about 6th.
So you're moving for 6th. So Liverpool you're 2 points behind Liverpool, but they got 2 games in hand. So I don't think you guys are going to make it.
You know what, Matisse? Yeah. When there's nothing to play for, yeah. You never know, because I don't care what Liverpool say. They know Chelsea have got this top 4. Like, you lot have got it.
You think so?
Yeah, you lot have got it wrapped, man. Like, I think you lost the game, which, to be honest with you, I'm not surprised. Like, I saw when you had troops on, like, I knew you was chatting and that, but I thought I could just see you lot, you know, not concentrating, and Arsenal doing what we do or what we've done this season. So I'm not surprised. You know, I'm not surprised at all. And I think going forward, I'm with Pippa. I do not want us to be getting European football. Reason being is because otherwise people think it's acceptable, because it paints over the cracks. Like, we've had a terrible season. The only positive thing that we've had this season is the young guys. You know what I mean? The young G's playing. That's the only thing. I don't care. I don't want to hear about, Mari's had a good season. Pepe's... No. Below standards, trash. Man's not having it.
Mari's below standards.
No, it's all below standards, Pippa. I'm not having it, because when you start saying, yeah, you know, Mary's been okay, yeah, Suarez has been okay, nah, bro, nah, nah, man, I'm not happy with any of it. Do you know what I'm coming from? So for me, I say we need a hard reminder, a strong reminder that this is not it. Beating Chelsea is not enough, innit? Like, it's not it. So as far as I'm concerned, I want us to reset. And if reset means not being in Europe, then so be it. So be it. We need to. We ain't been serious title contenders, yeah. Besides that year when Leicester won it, yeah. Random year.
Yeah, on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, we have not been title contenders from start to finish. I'm not talking about from September or August till February when we crumble. We haven't been title contenders properly for like 15 years, bruv.
Crazy.
Nah, man, I'm not having it. I'm not having it.
Now we're talking about Conference League.
What I mean?
Conference. Not Conference reminds me of where Halifax and them teams play.
It's dead. It's dead.
I mean, what's a Conference League?
Honestly, I don't get it. Even from a money perspective on UEFA's part, I don't know how that's going to bring in cash, because I've seen the teams that could be going up against each other, and I know I'm not watching it. I don't even watch the Europa League group stage games on Thursday, and I know it's going to be on Thursday as well. So you're cashing.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
AFTV, you know the motto over there. Cash money over everything, baby. You know, he'll be cool, bro. Doing live streams.
What are you on about?
It was balling after that. The more games, the better. You know what I'm saying?
I would actually be happy about European football next season. Not happy, but I would accept that rather than qualifying for this whatever conference thing it is. Because look, how did you guys do, Matisse, when you didn't have European football that season?
Yeah, that's the thing with I was saying to Arsenal fans is that when we didn't have
European football, they had Antonio Conte.
Yeah, but we could get him still.
Huh?
What?
He's done his bit. He's fixed that broken thing. He's won the league. We can get him still.
No, and
I'm just looking for your mind. Hold on, let me.
I know, but Arsenal's frazzled me. I say the wildest things these days because I feel like if we can get Arteta on, like anything's possible. Because how do we end up with a guy that hasn't even managed a team before?
So would you like him? Would you like him sacked?
What? I don't think he's the right man for the job. No.
No, you see, not many people do. I don't know if I'm going to get an answer out of Joel on that one still.
Yeah, you see, one of the mandem said, big up payroll Joel. And I just want to confirm that I am on the payroll at the moment. So I want to make sure that I remain on the payroll.
It's when I asked Frim the same question, man.
Well, Frim, you definitely getting a response from him. Which man?
That man can't answer them questions.
That man can't answer them questions. Yeah, I was on a space. I was on a Twitter space with Frim. And we was all talking about Arsenal. We was talking about like Arteta. We was talking about the club and the board. And Frim's just like,
he went smaller and smaller. That's like moving forward.
Doesn't want to talk about it. But
wait, why is everyone getting on to me about Conte coming to Arsenal? Obviously, that's what I want. I know it's not likely, but it's what I want.
Because what the people think, not our opinion, Pippa.
Yeah.
So what the people think is that he's too much of a high class manager to currently come at a team that's not offering European football.
I hear that. But most managers that the Arsenal fans will want are out of our league right now.
Do you know what it is as well with that Chelsea team? That Chelsea team wasn't like dropping off year in, year out, like slowly declining, which was kind of with you guys. It finished 10th, but we knew we wasn't a 10th place team because we just won the league the year before. That team had Fabregas, it had Matic, it had Kante, it had Terry.
Did it have Costa?
Yeah, Diego Costa, everybody.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a team
Ramirez and them, man.
Yeah, it wasn't. So it was kind of a false narrative. It was kind of like a false image to be 10th and then just go and win the league. It was never really that. It was just a shocking one-off season. I mean, Arsenal, I just think if you guys, even outside European football, it might take you up the league because you'll have less to focus on, but you still need a proper manager to go in there and take advantage of the week's training. I don't really know who you guys could bring in. Maybe if you got a new owner, if the Spotify guy came in with all them extra downloads, I know, Mandem just need to have the headphones in and just listen.
Oh, that
you know what I mean?
No, are you trying to impersonate Ty there?
Maybe.
Man, the guy's gonna have unlimited downloads. Oh my face!
Do you know what I mean? You just need to just keep playing them. Just shuffle. Do you know what I mean? And then hopefully, I
don't even have Spotify. I might even get it now.
You need to get Spotify if you're serious.
Hey, what? Them subscribers can you imagine? Yeah, if he was to take over. Like Spotify subscribers are just gonna go through the roof.
Arsenal members might get on a discount.
I don't think we will still.
Instead of the student discount, the Arsenal fan discount.
Yeah,
I'm actually I'm gonna be all over the premium still.
You guys need to get that, and you know what I mean. You need to be playing them songs. I'm just thinking to myself, if you got him, your level of manager you could go for would probably be higher because I think every top manager knows the structure of Arsenal right now is not really a healthy working environment to go into. Do you know what I mean? So if you got a new owner,
why?
It's not, bro. Like, you got Xhaka doing madness, telling Mandem to F off in the pitch. You got Aubameyang turning up late for training. It was
to a match, not training. It was to a match.
It happened once.
Nah, bro. It's not the right ecosystem, as Nico would say. It wasn't vibes. It wasn't vibes. Do you know what I mean? It's just, man. It's not really what it needs to be for a top guy to go in there. Are you gonna splash this summer? Do you think?
No. No. Splash on what?
Trying to pretend to be frozen.
Splash on what? We're gonna splash on a new drip Arsenal kit.
Didn't you see with the new banana kit came out still?
Is that official? I saw a few rumors that it's a leaked yellow kit, yellow and blue, something like that.
I don't know. I saw
crazy.
It.
It looked legit though, so.
Wow.
I saw Chelsea's one. The new. I like the advert. I don't like the kit. I really like the advert. Have you seen it?
Matisse don't like it. I see Matisse on some stream earlier on complaining about it.
What? Complaining about the advert or the kit?
My kit.
Yeah, I don't like the kit, but I like the advert, man.
The advert's nice.
Retro vibes.
The pattern along the side, and that's all a mess. It's a mess for me. It's not.
What, the blue and yellow?
Yeah, like they've got like a checkered pattern, and then they've got like zigzags as well, and it breaks up, and it's too messy for me. Do you know what I mean? I like it. Just keep it simplistic and keep it.
I'm sure by February 2022, I'll see you in that shirt.
Probably not, It's the same with the Crystal Palace remake.
Matisse is chatting rubbish because what you lot don't know, and I'll give you guys some insight, when Matisse touches back down to London, He's already got on the blower to me. He said, listen, yeah, get moving. That's what he said to me earlier on. Man wants all the jobs. Man wants all the games. Man wants, listen, my brother, I'll do what I can. So if the club tell Matisse, because you know Matisse has already done stuff with Chelsea before. Yeah? If the club want Matisse to be wearing that new shirt, he's going to rock it with pride. So don't let him lie to you guys here in the chat. You know, the chat brothers.
Listen, until I get that phone call, I'm against it. I'm against it. Do you know what I'm saying?
You see what I mean, guys?
I'm strongly protesting against that kit. I mean, do you know what though? Banter aside, I have to big up you guys for the performance, because that performance yesterday, I know it wasn't the most fun performance to watch, but you did exactly what you had to do. You smash and grab, got the goal, capitalized off a mistake, and then you sat deep and you didn't allow us to break through. He's very defensively organized. And I wonder to myself, is Arteta similar to Oli in respect of these, you know, rookie-ish managers where they can set up defensively, but then when it's time to open up a team now and play expansive football, that's where you struggle? Because Villarreal, you only needed one goal.
Exactly.
You guys couldn't get it done. But this game, underdogs, you got the job done.
To be fair, we couldn't get a goal in your game either. We got given the goal.
Yeah.
So that's where we've been struggling a lot. Like with your team, I'm surprised you didn't score, because you got all this firepower coming off the bench that's already on there. You've got midfielders that can score. So I was genuinely going into that game not only expecting the loss, but expecting you to score at least 2 or 3 goals.
Yeah.
So I was surprised. So it's completely different. It's different for you, but I don't think it's different for Arsenal. I feel like it was equally the same performance against Villarreal, which is that this time we got gifted a goal because we put up a decent defensive display against Villarreal as well.
Yeah.
Even though it was a different back line. We played 3 at the back against you guys, which everyone was surprised about, but it worked.
I think the 3 at the back suits you guys a bit.
Yeah,
I think it does suit you.
I think going back to your question, Matisse, I think he is similar to Oli. First of all, I thought, what are you talking about? I think Arteta.
He said he's similar to Oli. When did he say that?
When the chips are down and you're not expected to win the game, I feel like you guys, because your record against us is ridiculous, like 3 wins in a row now. I feel like when you have to set up defensively and just counter, it's a little bit easier for you. But when you have to open up a team now and show your credentials and your ability, that's where you struggled with that Villarreal game.
Yeah, and that's why I say he's similar to Oli, because first of all, I thought, no, what are you talking about? Are you going to compare Arteta to Oli? But when you really think about it, and you look at how they play, Oli gets you the win more than Arteta does, and overall, because his squad's better. Like he's got a team that is begging to score goals. Do you know what I mean? Like with your Greenwoods and even though Martial ain't been scoring, you know, he can get a goal. Rashford, do you know what I mean? Bruno's always got a pen in him. Pogba can chip in with a goal. You know, we've even seen the likes of Scott McTominay, you know, step up 1 or 2 times. Like he's got a team that can score goals. With us, I'm surprised Willian got a goal this season. Do you know what I mean? Like, so
what a goal, though.
Yeah, I think it's just the way. I just think the way Ollie's team is set up is he's got a very, very good squad. I actually think that Man United have got a better squad than Chelsea. You know. I think so. The fact that you're even says a lot, because if I say that Arsenal got a better squad than Chelsea, you'll just laugh.
Oh no, I'll just laugh.
Yeah, exactly. The fact that it's still a bit like, I reckon the squads. I know I'm going off tangent a little bit, but the best squads in the league are, for me, City, United, probably then Chelsea or Liverpool. I actually don't think Liverpool have got I don't even think they're top 3.
I think we've got more depth. Like we've got more depth in our squad compared to Man United. So I would definitely take our squad slightly over theirs. But in terms of like firepower and actually putting the ball in the back of the net, Greenwood is a better finisher than anybody in my team. Do you know what I mean? Like the finishing that they have already in their team with Greenwood, it's mad. Like the Havertz chance,
and we haven't even said Cavani.
Yeah, exactly, Cavani as well. The chance that we missed was crazy. Do you know what I mean? Kai Havertz just skied it over the bar. I don't know. What did you guys make of Chelsea fans are trying to apportion blame, so it's good to get a rival perspective. Zuma and Jorginho and Kepa, that incident before the goal, who would you put the blame on for that goal? Because we're kind of Jorginho, you think?
Yeah, why? Who
isn't that the obvious one? He passed back without checking if he was even in the goal.
Yeah, I mean, people. So I've seen, I've been watching a lot of people's comments on it. A lot of people are saying Zuma, because Zuma didn't progress the ball down the line to Chilwell with his left foot, and he decided to pass it to Jorginho. And some people are saying Kepa.
That's a cop out.
out.
Nah, Kepa did well, you know. Kepa did very I was even surprised that was Kepa trying to kept it out.
Yeah.
Like, is that not light skin Mendy? Like, raw. Like, I gotta give well done. But I think Jorginho 100%, man, because fair enough, Zuma might not have progressed the ball the way people wanted them to progress it, but it doesn't mean that you then have to end up having your team in a. You then reset. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
At the very least, you can reset and play football normally. But the way Zuma did the thing, I mean, the way Jorginho did his thing, just put you guys.
Ain't that the same way that I forgot the guy's name, you know, from West Brom.
Was it Xhaka for you?
No, West Brom earlier at the beginning of the season. Midfielder.
Fred did it.
No.
United,
and he scored a goal just like he passed it back to the keeper. Keeper wasn't even nowhere near the goal. Guys, you know who I'm talking about, man. West Brom.
Who are they playing?
Got Kane Rose. Wow, I suppose his name begins with R. Anyway, we'll get back to it.
We'll find it.
I can't remember.
Yeah. So go. Finding it now.
Oh, Sawyers,
go on, guys.
Thank you. Romain Sawyers, that's it. Thank you, Sidan.
Oh, okay, yeah. Wow,
yeah.
These guys are on point.
Yeah, they're quick with it.
It's
the same thing, but that one was an own goal. But do you mean it's still those type of errors? You can't make those errors. You need to check if your goalkeeper's in his position first, because if your goalkeeper is expecting you to progress the ball forward, which is why some people are blaming Zuma, if the goalkeeper's thinking that too, he's not expecting the pass back, so he's not going to be in his box or. Yeah,
but you're a footballer though, Pippa. Like sometimes the ball might come back to you. All of this, I'm not expecting the ball back. Like it's not like, you know what I mean, it ricocheted and he didn't see it coming. Don't get me wrong. I can understand where people are partly giving Zuma the blame. Cool.
Yeah, I can see it.
Regardless, Chelsea are a good enough football team to be able to reset and, do you know what I mean, at least get it out. That situation didn't need to turn out to be a goal the way it did. Do you know what I mean? I'd rather see it in Rosette, all the way over there and someone get shouted at than just the way it went down. Chelsea are better than that, as far as I'm concerned.
For me, that goal just screams lack of communication, because clearly no one's telling anybody anything. Zuma's not telling Jorginho he's got time on the ball to take a touch. Kepa's not telling Jorginho where he is to call for the ball, and Jorginho is not doing anything correctly. Do you know what I'm saying, by passing it without looking? So it just screams a lack of communication for me. You guys were saying earlier as well that the bright spot in your season is probably the young players. Do you feel like with where you are as a club, and because right now you have been declining, and I don't know if you're going to keep declining or you're going to plateau? Or
technically, sorry, let me just jump in there. Technically, if we're looking at stats, we haven't actually been declining, because we've got around the same points of you've gained since December. We've gained 42 points in December, and you've gained like 44 or something.
But I'm talking about season to season.
That's
a nice one there. I mean, if you take that to the board to Arteta, if Arteta goes in there with his PowerPoint and be like, listen, this is how many points I got this calendar year, and this is why I should stay in the job. And good evening. It wasn't a good evening, but do you know what I mean? Like, but. Nah, Arsenal are definitely declining year in, year out.
100% declining.
They have to be.
We're so far down now, man. We can't even climb back up.
But do you
reckon we'll decline further though, Pippa?
Potentially, yeah. I do think that.
Worse than like 8th, 9th, 10th.
Where's let's go from here.
Yeah, I think that obviously in terms of funds, that's always been our biggest issue apparently to the board. And now that we're out of European competitions, I also feel like we're going to have to rely hugely, even though we already have been, on our younger talent. But we're not going to be able to bring in top players in the summer or any other transfer windows. I don't think we can. Anyway, we can't even bring in a top manager, you're saying. You laugh when I say Conte. So what players are you saying could come in and help build this team up then if you can't even get a top manager?
Surely, because of the badge. Obviously, you realise man wears rugby shirts now and that,
I don't even wear Arsenal shirts more time.
I'm on strike at the moment, Oh, sorry, we have to give a massive shout out to the other guy beforehand, because he did ask where do I think the season's going to finish. I think his name was Q or something like that. I can't remember. Boy, a strong 8th. We got this. Do you know what I mean?
Wow. Strong 8th.
I wasn't going to ask him, but then I thought, bad man, innit? Like, but yeah, strong 8th, something like that. You know what I mean?
Giving you 6 points, giving you an FA Cup, and this is all you got is a strong 8th.
Listen, you've finished 10th before. Sometimes you got to write it off.
Yeah, but not back to back, though. It's not back to back.
No, we ain't finished back to back.
Yeah, but 8th, 9th, 10th, back to back.
Last year. Where did we finish last year, Pippa?
We finished 8th. We finished 8th.
No, you didn't. Did you finish 8th last year?
I swear we finished 8th.
Hold on.
I remember, because I kept going on about it. FA Cup and 8th.
Are you sure? Was it 8th?
It was 8th, isn't it? Yeah.
You man are really.
We're in the dirt. We're in the mud.
Jesus, we're in the dirt.
We're in the mud, man. It's been so hard having to support this team, like watch the games with a smile. Like, you know what? People are calling me negative now, and I'm like, well, I have to agree. I am, because how do I
counter this football club, fam? Seriously.
Shout out Akram. Yeah, that's for you, Akram. A strong 8th. Man said it. You know what I mean?
So you got Europa League football because you won the FA Cup.
That's it. That's the only reason we got it. That's the only reason we scraped Europa League football.
Nah, I didn't know it was that deep.
Where was you last year, big man?
He was worried about. He was worried about. Get me? That man was just trying to get Champions League.
I was worried about Lampard getting Champions League. This is becoming mad. Seriously.
Hey, quick question, Matisse. Yeah. You see the fact that Tuchel has come in since January or whatever. Yeah. Like, obviously, Frank had to go. When did Frank go? December, innit? Was it December or January?
No, he went late January. Late January, 20 something of January, yeah.
Do you still give him the full credit for winning the league? Or, I mean, if let's just say he wins the Champions League, would you still give him the full credit for that? Or would it be a bit like the Di Matteo situation where man rates it, but man don't really rate it like that?
No, like, do you know what? Yeah, because every single media outlet that I see, and I went on BBC radio, they asked the same thing. Everybody seems to keep asking about Lampard. How much credit do we give Lampard for the Champions League? How much credit do we give Lampard for this? How much credit do we give for Lampard for that? I think if we win the Champions League, of course, you got to give him credit for the group stage, because the group stage, we came top of our group, did a really good qualification. Obviously, the year before we qualified via the league as well, with a young team. So you give him credit for that. But knockouts onwards, it's not an easy, like when we drew Atletico Madrid in the round of 16, everybody said we're out. Because our record under Lampard this season against big teams was atrocious. We've actually only managed to flip that now. We lost to you guys. I think we drew with United, or we lost to United. I don't know. We lost to everybody, or we drew with everyone. We didn't have a win against the top 6 or 7 in the league. So to play Atletico Madrid, Porto, and Real Madrid, that's all on Tuchel. Do you know what I mean? Saying tactically, we've gone up a gear. So I have to give him full credit. Not a Di Matteo thing, because you can see tactically Tuchel knows what he's doing. I know yesterday it looked a bit iffy from us, but in general he knows what he's doing. I'm a bit disappointed yesterday we didn't have a plan B though, because I mean Drew did come on, I guess, but you guys just pushed the defensive line.
I don't think your head's in the game, you know.
Sorry, go on. No, go on, Joel. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I don't think you lot's heads in the game, you know. That's why I respect teams, after they've won the league or they're challenging and they're pushing everything to like the last wire, because once you make the Champions League, it's very easy for you to go, well, I'm good, you know, like we can. I reckon there was a little bit of complacency. And Joshua over here says, Joshua in the comments, big up yourself, says Lamps would not have us in the final. Let's be real. Like, and Siddhant Negladwa says, of course, Tuchel deserves full credit. So I hear you. I don't think Lampard would have got you mad in the final still, but I just didn't know how much credit you lot are willing to give the man. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, I was a bit distracted, but was you comparing Tuchel to Di Matteo and saying Tuchel's ahead?
Yeah. Just like
he hasn't won the Champions League yet. Di Matteo did.
True.
Well, I wasn't even saying that, Pippa, but you're actually, because my question was, does Lampard get the credit, like, or should he get credit for Chelsea being in the final? Because he did look through the group stage. Do you see what I mean? Because I'm not, because when it was Di Matteo, Chelsea ain't really trying to give him props like that. They acknowledge that they won the Champions League, but they don't acknowledge the great manager. Blah 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 blah. Oh look at this man put pictures of the comments and Joel, the cheeky sport, is a fraud.
Yeah, we just blocked these guys. These guys love to spam.
Oh man, I don't even mind it. You know them ones.
I every single stream I get that. I'm surprised my name hasn't come up yet. Matisse.
Nah, it did, and then I think you just aired it.
My mods are probably on it, just blocking immediately.
Is it? Big shout out to the mods, man. You lot are.
Like Umar said, that's how you know when you've made it, when people start doing mad accounts for you. But
when someone's gone and created a whole YouTube account based on you, you know you've made it. Do you know what I'm saying?
Someone's at home upset about you for no reason.
Yeah, exactly. Do you know what I'm saying? It's mad. But I don't know, man. I look at it and I just think Chelsea, I don't know how possibly they could have been complacent for this game. I thought Arsenal might be complacent because you haven't got anything to play for. How are you going to motivate your players? My team, I said it in the preview, just play the performance at the Emirates in the changing room, and that will be enough motivation for you. Do you know what I'm saying? You've literally already been dealt with by this same team back in December. I don't understand how you can walk into this game and think that it was going to be easy. It's crazy.
It's not that it's going to be easy. It's just that your mind is somewhere else.
Yeah.
I believe that if Chelsea had something to play for, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, are you guys still playing for anything in the league? because even if you lost to us,
we are. We
third
still
or
got.
fourth.
We ain't qualified for the Champions League yet.
Bro,
Imagine now.
Oh, yeah,
imagine
yeah,
we
still.
don't. Imagine we finish 5th and then we lose the Champions League final. We're playing Europa League football next year.
You lot ain't gonna finish 5th though, man. You got
Yeah.
2 games to go. You got 2 games to go. Yeah.
Who you got in your 2 games? You know.
West Ham underneath you. Yeah, they've
Leicester
got
and
2
Aston
games
Villa.
to play. Yeah, but even if let's just say they win, yeah, they'll be on 61 points. Yeah, like you're still 2 points ahead of them. Within those games, all you need, yeah, is a win and a draw, right? And you got top 4.
Yeah, but the games aren't easy. Leicester, they're a good side, and Aston Villa's not an easy game either. So
You'll get a draw there. You'll get a draw there at the very least, and you'll beat Villa because Villa, yes, they did their thing the other day against. I don't know if it was Newcastle, one of them teams or whatever, but overall they've dropped off for a long time. They haven't been the same without Grealish. Grealish still probably ain't playing. Maybe he might just to prove his fitness for England. But you guys have got this, man. You can get 4 points out of the two games.
Yeah, you'd hope so. I just wish that these guys patterned it up early and not left it to the last day to secure it, because if they had beaten you guys, then we would have been basically top 4. That would have been us guaranteed now. And I just don't get it to do it the hard way, take it to the last day and stress yourself out before Champions League final. It doesn't make any sense to me.
Makes it more exciting for you guys, man.
I'm not excited.
But don't forget, Leicester can still fluff it. You see how they've been. Yeah, they beat United in that year, but which that was poor from United, to lose that game like that,
What, the Leicester game? Oh, they didn't care. They put out that team on purpose because they don't want Liverpool making the Champions League. Ollie knows. He's like, listen, we've confirmed second. If we can get Liverpool to finish in Europa League places, transfer market is easier for us if we go head to head for players. So
it's true.
Yeah.
But do you reckon they would have done that for real though? Like for real?
Not on purpose. Like you don't ever want to make it bait, but
don't want to lose on purpose.
Yeah, but
Do you reckon they think about that before the game? They go, right.
I don't know. I mean, you guys have spoken to players more than me.
I know respect to Ollie, but I don't think he is tactically that's not. I don't think he's on that.
I know. If I ask Rio, who's gonna go? We're Man United. We win for every game. Like, but that's a. But Klopp was classy. Klopp was classy saying that. You know what I mean? They're playing 3 times a week, and he didn't get sucked into all of that. He didn't. Do you know what I mean? Like, even though people on TalkSport were saying they should be deducted like points and that, like Trevor Sinclair.
Yeah, no, deducted points for what? For
I saw that.
Yeah,
that's
you
crazy.
went on a mad rant and said that United should have been deducted points because of the squad that he put out.
Even as a Chelsea fan, obviously that result did us no favors, but that's none of their business to care about what helps us and what doesn't. If you've got that many games back to back, 48 hours in between the games, you have to rotate, otherwise players are going to get injured. They have a Europa League final to come. They don't want players injured for that. So it's crazy that he thinks that they should be deducted points for that. You can play whatever team you want, really.
Yeah.
Crazy.
No, you're right.
TS98 coming with a super chat, much appreciated, bro. He says
Thanks
he's
for the money.
the most underrated player in the league. I think he's underrated. I don't know about the most. I'm sure there's someone else, but I think
is he underrated though? I feel like he gets his flowers.
You'd think so, but then sometimes when Chelsea fans, when we go into a bit of form and he's not there because he's injured, they start saying, "Oh, well, maybe we don't need him." And other brothers even said, "Oh, we should sell him." Mid-season, they were saying, "Oh, we should get rid of him. We should bring in Conor Gallagher to replace him from West Brom, who's out on loan." I said,
"What?
They're not even in the same stratosphere. What were you talking about?"
I think he's underrated. I think he's very underrated. I think the job that he does is very easy to be unappreciated, and I think it was a very good signing. Like when you go in for Real and stuff like that. But to be, for me, as far as I'm concerned, but it's fine because you're not going to have people that where you see what they do like every single game. But I know for a fact Tuchel sees what he does, and managers who he plays under see what he does. I mean, maybe not Frank Lampard, but besides that,
you had to get that in there, innit?
Oh, mate, no, but his swipe was a bit rude. What did you think of what he said?
Who, Frank Lampard?
No, what Kovacic said about Lampard.
What did he say again?
What's that?
You can be
honest. It was Jorginho.
Was it Jorginho that said it?
Yeah. I think
what did he say? Sorry.
Truth. I think it was a couple months ago or a month ago, but he just said that I don't think he was quite ready for the job, and he took it too soon and whatnot, and he didn't. But it's true. Lampard said the same thing about VS Boas. a couple years after he was sacked, and he was very young as well. I think he was in his mid-30s, and
feel like the
he
same age,
to,
pretty much.
Yeah, he tried to change up the whole team. Same with Arteta. It's too soon. And I'm sure one of your players will come out and say it after he's gone. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was going to say, Pippa, you better be ready to hear that still. We're going to be hearing
I'm surprised it hasn't happened sooner, the way Arteta keeps coming out and revealing little things about, Arsenal players not pulling their weight. I'm just waiting for Aubameyang or Lacazette or one of those older players to be like, Arteta's not the man. I feel like that's the vibe I'm getting.
You got to sign your contracts first till you say that. I feel like, I don't think, would Lacazette say that? Like, I don't know.
I don't know their characters well enough. I just know what they do on the pitch. But I feel like the experienced players and the older ones, from what I see from their body language, are not happy. They were happy last year, but something's changed.
Who would you guys say is your most disappointing player, and then your most, the player that you're happiest with this season, if you was to go polar opposites up the spectrum? Because I know who it would be if I was you guys. But...
Easy.
Go on.
Can I go, Pippa?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Definitely Aubameyang. I mean, if you look at yes, there's been times when he's had malaria and that, but I'm not talking about that. Yeah. He is our talisman, isn't it? He is the guy that has dug us out of trouble for the last 2-3 years. So don't get me wrong, he's allowed to have, a bit of an off time. He's got credit in the bank in it. We know what he can do. But it has been very poor, because I feel like his attitude in some games was just, luster. I wasn't impressed. And obviously I know people can be late at times, but to be late for that game, and do you know what I mean? Like, I just think, man, like,
was it North London Derby, innit?
Yeah, it was the North London Derby.
I expect a lot better. And as captain, I feel like, I'm not saying it's all on him, but, and I love his character. I love the fact that he smiles, but sometimes it just hasn't been good to see, like, some of the socials and that everyone's just smiling. Everyone's smiling, we're ninth and that, you know what I mean? Like,
he looked frustrated when he came off yesterday as well. I don't know what happened there.
I don't know what the relationship is like between him and the coach. I mean, I don't like to speculate, because that's not my position to do so. But he's been the most disappointing. And I think the best player this season is I'll say Saka, because overall he's had a good season. So I've got to give it to him. But if not Saka, close second is ESR. Do you know what I mean? Like, I never expected Pippa. We saw him a few years ago. We've been seeing him in and around the team, and I know that he was on loan at Leipzig and whatever. And he didn't really kick on. And I thought to myself, he's gonna be one of them, innit? Like, a little bit tricky, goes to Championship, or you know what I mean? Like, but boy, oh boy, the boy is the cred and the brain for real.
Trust me.
Hecky with it. He really is. That's why I feel like I'm not even stressed about, not saying I should be, but there's better players that are playing in his position right now for England, isn't it? However, I think next season, if he carries on playing the way he plays, he'll get a call up, he'll play on one of the weeks, he'll do something. I'm proud of him.
I echo everything you're saying. I would have gone for Aubameyang for the obvious choice, but a comment reminded me that it is definitely Willian. It was disappointment from the very start, because it wasn't a player that I expected to come to Arsenal. And then I thought, let me give him a chance, because he's done things at Chelsea, and he's just disappointed throughout the whole season. Like, he waited the whole season to score a goal. Obviously, he's got a couple of assists, helped us a bit in the Europa League with assists as well. But it's been disappointment from the start of the season to coming up to the end. So I would say definitely Willian. There's a couple more, to be fair, but Willian.
That was his first goal at the weekend, wasn't it? Against was it West Brom? That is.
We know.
Oh, I'm just reminding you.
We know.
Whatever, man.
Shocking. Honestly.
What old Chelsea player are you giving us next? Kante?
No, that's not how it works.
Well, who's coming next season? Who's coming? Is Kovacic?
Yeah, they have to reach 33 minimum, and then after that, we have to check their trajectory as a player, if it's dropping or not, and then after that,
a quick Thiago Silva, then, yeah.
Yeah.
He's signing a new contract, actually. Sorry about that.
Is he?
Yeah, he is. No,
1 year,
he is. Yeah, he has to,
I think it makes sense if he signs it. Even if you guys go and you're still going to go out and get a top centre back, no?
I don't know what Chelsea are going to do transfer-wise, because there's the striker situation that is extremely important to sort out, because there is no world-class striker in this team. Giroud is inconsistent, and as you saw,
don't care about Giroud like that. Let's just call it age. Don't say inconsistent.
No, he is inconsistent as a goal scorer. Like, even for you guys, he didn't consistently bang goals. He's not like your 20, 25 goals a season kind of guy, but he is a very talented player. But if you move the defensive line up like you did, then he's out the game, kind of. Do you know what I'm saying?
You go on, carry on.
and then you've got Tammy Abraham, who, listen, it seems like Tuchel don't rate him.
Tammy.
He wasn't even on the bench. Even on the bench.
He's
Yeah,
out the
Emerson.
club. He's out the club.
But I saw him leading the celebrations. What did you lot win the other day?
Oh, we beat when we beat Real Madrid to get to the final.
It must have been that in the change room. I saw him leading the celebrations, boy.
Yeah. I mean,
he's a happy guy. Yeah.
Hey, do you reckon he would go back to Villa though? Because now that they got Ollie Watkins and they've got the I know they've got the Tanzanian guy or striker or whatever. Like, would you still going back to Villa, Tammy, or is it too expensive for him? And would they not want to replace Jack Grealish? I think Grealish is fair.
I think he's been linked with West Ham as well. Antonio is obviously a very good player, but he's struggled with injuries a bit as well in his career. And they might need another option there. West Ham have always struggled to get a proper striker in. And I think Tammy's worth it.
Like, but they were meant to take Eddie.
Worth 40.
Oh, when Solanke cost 20? Oh, yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
That was you just doing very good business. That was you, man, doing very good business. That it don't mean that Solanke was ever
that
worth.
Was Liverpool doing business, not me.
But you lot sold him for 20, didn't you?
No, we sold him for he went on like a free, and then Liverpool sold him to Bournemouth for 20 million.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He went to Bournemouth for 20 million. He did nothing at Liverpool. He didn't even play.
Right. Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, because what he was saying to you, man, is he wanted more peas or something like that.
Yeah.
He was how
much did Bruce go to Sheffield United for?
20 mil.
What did he do? He's got a medal, Champions League medal. He's flaunting that about.
Hey, Pippa, there's some money in this game, yo. We need to
big money, man. Just to chill as well, more time.
Yeah, 40 million. I'm taking 40 for Tammy.
40 million. 40 million.
He's English.
I heard they're saying 30 to 40 million.
He's English. He's got England caps. He's
sounds like
young as well.
Yeah.
You want to say?
He's young as well. Well, youngish. How old is he now?
20, probably 23, 24.
Oh wow, he's young.
Yeah, he's still got a little bit of time. You get me?
Yeah.
Trust me. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them things. So I think 40 million, maybe, I don't know, probably maybe a West Ham or that kind of level team just outside.
Well, I genuinely think it will be if he is up for going West Ham, and that is an actual conversation.
Yeah.
I think between him and Eddie, because West Ham was supposed to actually take Eddie in January.
I think Tammy's better than Eddie, though, isn't it? So
you would say that.
He is, though, isn't it?
Yeah, he probably is.
I don't know about that. You know.
I feel like they're on the same level. To be
fair.
No, not. Eddie for me.
Eddie's got a monstrous record, you know.
Yeah, but he's a penalty box. He likes it to be in the penalty box a lot.
So
it's a goal.
You've got the modern day striker.
Look at
the way. If you look at the way Antonio plays for West Ham, he's got to be everywhere. You can't just be in the penalty box just chilling like
that. They're different type of players, though. I'm coming from. I feel like in general they're going to be buying a striker, but you never know, man. Like, you never know, because someone's saying, if Joe Linton costs 40 mil, and Iwobi costs 40 mil, then Tammy Abraham can easily cost 40 mil.
Oh, that's definitely 100%. We'll go for a couple more minutes because I can see. Payroll Joe, he's a busy man. He's got the sponsors behind him.
Wait, why do they call you Payroll Joe?
Matisse?
Oh, do you want me to explain?
Yeah, because maybe I could have a wrong interpretation. Go on.
I think the chat call him Payroll Joe because they always see like ads and sponsors. They're always working with different companies, and they know like if I ask him on Arteta, he's gonna have to just zip it. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not going to say too much.
Oh, he's on the payroll.
Might have to start saying payroll for him next as well.
Brim is definitely on the payroll. The difference, and also, you know what I mean? Like we trying to make things happen. You know what I mean? Like, in life, one day. When you're saying payroll, Joe, you're forgetting that Pippa, who is quiet over here, besides the AFTV payroll, she is the BT Sport. Do you guys know? Hold on a second. I don't think we've paid homage to the Queen.
We haven't paid homage.
Wait, what happened?
We haven't paid homage to the Queen. What happened? Yeah. Pippa, who I'm very, very proud of. I always do this speech in every interview.
Do it.
She's great. She is the lead presenter on BT Sport on her own show. Can you tell the people about it, actually, Pippa?
Please.
You know what? The last actual episode for this season is this Saturday. It's just Saturday mornings before the early afternoon kickoff on BT Sport. Saturday just before the big game. It's aimed at families and kids, so it's like a maths and science show looking at the maths and science behind sports and all different sports. So was covering F1, was covering boxing, aerodynamics, golf, all sorts. Football, of course. Yeah,
that's big, you know.
I just want to say, do you know how big that is and hard for us content creators? We all started off like a Matisse, like when I would do the cheeky sports outside stadiums. By the way, I'm bringing that back this year. And I am. I'm bringing that back outside stadiums. Some of it is going to be on the 5 channel with Rio. Some of it will actually be on Don Robbie's channel. Some of it I'll be going out there with Matisse as well. Yes. We're doing it. We're chasing players again. Man's doing old school. But what I'm saying is we've all come from somewhere, innit? And to see Pippa, she's there and she's got her own show now on BT Sport. You lot don't know, like, do you not hear the kids in the background?
Like, no, sorry about that, guys.
You know what I mean? No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we work hard, you know, so you lot want to be laughing at us or whatnot. That's why sometimes we've got to keep the payroll, you know what I mean? But yeah, so
mad impressive for real.
Mad
impressive. It's the pinnacle. Do you know what I'm saying? You're presenting on big TV. That's not a joke thing. So listen. Before we wrap up, I mean, I want to see if we can get some of that FA Cup good vibe juju from you guys. Obviously, you won it last year.
You've won enough.
You could just hand it over. Do you know what I'm saying? You obviously are the holders of the prestigious cup. Do you think Chelsea can do the business against Leicester?
I reckon Leicester will do it still. Go on, Pippa.
See, Joel, this is what I'm
the
saying.
thing is,
I'll tell you why I'll take it.
You've made it to a FA Cup final a couple times, and I think you'll do it this time because you're not facing Arsenal.
Nah. It's true, you know. You guys, I don't know what it is with you guys in that competition, but
Wembley,
just obsessed with it. Do you know what I mean? It just bails you out every season. We just take the FA Cup and keep it moving. It's the one thing that it's crazy. But yeah, I mean, listen, Leicester are a very good team.
Yeah.
Maddison and Rodgers were doing up madness as well. I don't know if you guys heard about that. So I don't know if Maddison. You don't know about the Maddison thing?
No, what happened?
I think he spat at Rodgers, you know. They got into a fight. They got into a
Brendan Rodgers.
Yeah. They got. Do you not see him on the bench the last game?
Wait, how do you know this?
I didn't know it was.
Oh, it's deep. Like I've seen it all over Twitter and like Maddison and yeah. Type in Maddison and Rodgers on Twitter and you'll see. Go down and you'll see all the tweets.
Is it true though?
Wait,
yes, it's reported. It's reported. I'll put it like that. It's reported. But he's not in the team, and I don't. If he's not starting the next few games when they're trying to qualify for the Champions League, then that's your answer, isn't it? Because he didn't play against Manchester United.
To spit on someone, yeah,
or spit at someone is mad.
Do you know how? And that's why I don't, look for the record because I've done one or two things with Maddison. I don't want to say
such a nice guy.
Nice guy. So I don't want to say, oh yeah, it's true. I haven't seen it. I don't know. But what I'm talking about, the concept itself of spitting, the reason why I just don't really believe it, I'll be honest with you, is because you spit at someone, do you know what you would have to say to me or do to me for me to spit at you?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's mad.
Where I'm coming from. And Maddison doesn't strike me for that kind of a player or person, do you know what I mean? Like
I was shocked when I was seeing it on the timeline as well. So I really, it's mad surprising. But the way I guess you'll know is that if he doesn't play towards the end of the season when they need to qualify, and then if he leaves, I don't know, then that would be significant.
Then you can say something happens, but you just got to be very, very careful with this stuff, man, because there's so much that goes on. Look at years later, the Zaha thing, when they were talking about him and Moyes' daughter or whatever.
Oh yeah, that was such a mad rumor.
And it's just like, no, like obviously he would never say yes, but same time, it's kind of like there's some stuff that can start, especially the internet. You've got to be very careful, man.
It was another one. There was a mad rumor that I believed when Raheem Sterling was bursted onto the scene at Liverpool. They were saying he was 17 years old with 4 kids.
Oh, is that what they were saying?
Do you remember? They was like,
they said he had bare kids.
Yeah, like Benny. At the time, he had one. He literally had one.
I
think he's got like 4 kids now. But
everyone was like, in the H&M advert and that.
Yeah, he's got a couple children now. But at the time when he was young at Liverpool, I was like, yeah, he's got 4 kids, and I was like, is it?
That's mad.
I remember that rumor still. Yeah, man, you can't. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you just need, and hopefully someone can, Brendan or someone can come out and say, you know what? Forget the rumors, blah, 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 because I don't like to think that, even as a football fan, I don't like to think that.
I would be shocked.
I just want to give you a massive big up as well, Matisse, because this season, you've done well, innit? Like, to be honest with you, see, I got my daughter calling me. You've done well. Yeah, hold on, let me tell baby girl I'm live. Baby girl, I'm gonna call you back. Yeah, I'm gonna call you back in 2 minutes because I'm live. I'm live with everyone.
Look at that.
Looking.
I'll call you back. I'm going to call you back in 2 minutes, okay? All right. Love you. I'll call you back.
Family man, Joel.
Yeah, come on, man. We family men as well, you know. You lot are in the comments making fake accounts, calling me a fraud. I got family too, man. Yeah, come on. But yeah, like I've said, I want to big up Matisse because you've done it. This is your breakout season, isn't it? This is your ESR season. You know what I mean? This is your Emil Smith Rowe Mason Mount season. You know what I mean? Like, nah. Mason Mount had a season last year, fam. Don't try it.
Yeah.
But anyway, this is your ESR season. And you've had the likes of Pippa on. All of them ESPN dons have come on. Do you know what I mean? Julianne, what's my girl? Alexis.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of them. You've had Expressions. You had Zahan and Troops the other day. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Darren Bent.
You've done amazingly well. Like I keep telling you, make sure you keep making that IG content because you know why already.
I was just saying that, Tim, you know.
I was just saying to Pippa, that platform scares me, but we're coming.
Nah, man. He's built for it, you know, Pips. Have you seen some of his skits?
Yeah, he's funny.
Built for it. He's just moving mad. He's moving scared. But yeah, just keep it up, man. Like because you've done exceptionally well, and you know I'm always supporting you behind the scenes, man. Do you know what I mean? And I'm so thankful that you've done well, man. Keep it up.
Appreciate it, man. Listen, thank you so much, and guys, thank you as well for watching me. We've just hit 13,000 subscribers there yesterday, so that's great. And we're looking forward to the end of the season, man. We've got some big games coming up. We're gonna be crying. It will be happy tears or sad tears. I don't know what it will be in that game in Porto, but it will be mad regardless. Pippa, thank you so much for joining me. Obviously, this has been your debut. Big things you're doing. I mean,
yeah,
run it back. Do you know what I mean? Any content coming out? Obviously, AFTV stuff as well that you want the people to know about. What's coming up for you in the coming weeks?
Do you know what? I've got a series starting with my oldest son soon. I won't say too much. Hey. No, it's not a TV series. It's a little YouTube series.
Still.
And just more content. I've neglected my YouTube channel, but we're working on it. And I've been working with Barclays Football as well. So there's some end of the season content coming with, you know, some of your favorite Premier League and WSL players, you know. And hopefully some Euros. We're praying for that move.
Mad. That's crazy. That's mad.
Victor Kajiro is a very good mod, you know.
He's great. Honestly, he's brilliant. Yeah, I knew the links were going in already. Do you know what I'm saying? He's very good. He's very good. He's on point. Thank you so much, Victor. Joel, big up yourself, bro.
Listen, follow me on IG, Joel Beya 1. You know what I mean? I chat to the fans, banter. I'll cuss you. You know what I mean? You cuss me. It's all love. We do it in fun jest. So make sure you follow me on Joel Beya 1. There's going to be some amazing stuff, especially this summer. I don't know how many times I got to say Joel Beya 1. I'm also on Twitter more these days as well. Joel Beya. No, I think I'm just Joel Beya on Twitter.
Just Joel Beya then.
But yeah, and just now, one of the brothers from Twitter switched it for man still. Like,
nice.
I need to try and get the tick. Yeah, I need to go back and get the tick. But I think he knew I was going to ask for the tick, so he was just like, yeah, I'm not.
You're not getting it just yet,
I'll leave it a few weeks and I'll go back and ask.
My tick, bro. Come on.
Innit? We're trying to get the ticks like you soon, man.
Mate. Why don't you ask Robbie? I swear Robbie can just come on.
I don't know. I don't ask for these things. I wait for it to happen. I can't lie.
Nah, man. Come on.
Yeah.
Do you not have a tick, Pippa?
No. I always get DMs from people saying, "How come you're not verified?" I'm like,
BT Sport, man. They can't be having you all up in their show like that. And
when it happens, it will happen, man. We don't rush greatness. You see
it. I'm ready to rush greatness. If Robbie wants to give me a tick on Twitter, I'll take that.
He's ready to rush it.
Tip on Twitter right now. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm ready.
No, it's true. And also make sure you watch my weekly show. I'm doing a lot now on 5 YouTube channel. Rio Presents 5. We've got a sick weekly podcast show. Whether it's me, Rio, and Stephen Howson arguing all week long, or whether we get on guests. We've had on the likes of Ruud van Nistelrooy. I can't lie to you. We've got Mason Mount coming soon. We've had Ravel Morrison. We've done Chris Wilder. We've done we get top guys on the channel, and it's only going to get better and better. So yeah, please make sure you subscribe to the channel. Tell them that Joel brought you over there, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon, man.
That's a madness. So listen, guys,
Also,
you already heard.
can I just breaking news that's just come in that you've probably seen that loads of fans have blocked Liverpool's team bus in their cars arriving at Old Trafford, so the game might be postponed again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, the bus can't get through. Just thought I'd let you know that.
Do you know why they're mad? Because they should have played this game behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Because when I spoke to a couple of the United man, they said, no, like when I say behind closed doors, they should not have let anyone know.
Oh, okay.
Like, for example, because they could have just played it. And because if you're telling everyone, the game's going to be at X, Y, and Z, you already know what it is. Do you know what I mean? And if people did it last time, they'll think they could just do it again, innit? So, and don't worry, Halal Madrid. Man's bringing back the turtleneck soon, brother. It was just...
That's crazy. So, I really need that game to be played now. Come on. But obviously they're fighting for a whole other cause there. So yeah, that's going to be interesting if that kicks off. Listen, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. Over 350 of you in here at one point. Second upload of the day. Double upload. The preview gang are back tomorrow. Sam and Maya for the FA Cup preview. We're going to be doing that about 5:15. And listen, more content to come. You already know what time it is. Man's going back to London in 2 weeks. Less than 2 weeks, 10 days, around 10 days. So that's when there's going to be videos coming back on the channel as well. Big up Pippa, big up Joel for coming on. I've enjoyed it. I actually was expecting more heat coming towards me, but you might have played it nicely.
We can't speak this year.
We can't speak. Burners turn off, bro. The Bunsen burners has gone thin.
There's no gas. We ain't paid our gas bill, man. We ain't paid our gas bill.
You know them flames in school where what was it called? The Bunsen burner flames. Where you could just put your hand through it. It was one of them ones today.
I even saw a meme, that had, they showed the Spider-Man, he had his glasses off and he was looking at the Champions League sign and it had an Arsenal badge. And then he put his glasses back on and there was a Bunsen burner on the Arsenal badge. Like, it's mad for us right about now.
Madness. I love that. Well, listen, guys, big up yourselves. Thank you so much for watching. And listen, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Double upload. Enjoy the content in a bit, people. Peace.